Rockets and Spurs did battle tonight in San Antonio. It was a pivotal Game 5, Timmy. Picked this one up late in the fourth, 30 seconds to go in regulation. And Manu, the old man, the Argentinian, going to get that one to go. Ties it up at 101, the bench clubs. Last possession for the Spurs. You see number 2, Kawhi Leonard, on the bench. We'll talk about that. Now, Patty Mills, did he get it off? Game winner! No. We're waving that thing off. It did not count. We'd go to extra time. Play 5 more minutes. Danny Green, color money. UNC in the house knocks it down. And they're up 2. And I'd say the fans are happy. Next possession, Ryan Anderson, kick it to the corner. Knock it down. H-Town. Catapults. They go right back up by 1. Next possession, it's Danny Green. Late whistle on this. Got it to go. There's the whistle. He'd make the free throw. Santa Ana up 2. Last possession. Houston down 3. Tie! Manu with the defensive play of the game. Now, he did get some contact in the head. No call on Harden. Look at Patty Mills and company. Danny Green mobbing Manu as they win this game 110-107. The elephant in the room is the health of one Kawhi Leonard. But for a night and for 5 minutes without him, they were able to still beat this H-Town team. How important is it for them to say, we can play, we might have to play without Kawhi Leonard?
Well, I think it's going to be difficult to win one more game for the Spurs. There's no Kawhi Leonard, but they showed a lot of guts, a lot of fight in this game. Kawhi Leonard not out there for the last possession in the fourth quarter. I mean, how hurt does a guy who is up for the MVP have to be that he's not on the floor in a Game 5 that would have ultimately decided the series? Spurs lose this game. Now they're going to go to Houston and win Game 6. I don't think that was going to happen.
Agreed.
So he must have been really hurt for him not to be out there on the floor. I thought it was the Spurs defense. They slowed the Rockets down. You know, Houston's team likes to play fast, spread you out, push tempo. Then all of a sudden they became predictable on offense. There was a lot of standing around. That's hats off to the Spurs defense. They did a great job of taking them out of what they wanted to do. But I honestly think it was more about poor execution on the offensive end from the Rockets. James Harden, what James Harden's been known to do a lot in his career, hold the ball. Hold and dribble and dribble. He kind of reverted back to old James Harden. The James Harden we saw in the fourth quarter in the overtime was the James Harden we feared when D'Antoni signed there. It was going to be like, oh, how's D'Antoni's system going to fit in with Harden? Well, it fit in unbelievable. Came back and bit him in this game.
I get the feeling very quickly that H-Town is the lower seed in this one, so Santa Ana has home court. In the East, Boston's the higher seed. The Wizards are the lower seed. It feels like the lower seeds feel like they're the better teams. But in this case, even with San Antonio's injuries, they still have a 3-2 lead. And despite Washington feeling like they probably should have won all 4, they're still not up at 2. Do you get the feeling that the lower seeds are actually the favorites in these series?
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, right? Well, it's definitely true in Houston's case because think about it, Tony Parker's hurt.
Oh man,
and now
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. I'm sure that's a team that, and they won Game 1. I think it's a pretty valid statement of yours.